Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Play the Hits. This is Super Mario RPG, and Max, we got our dream team assembled.
Yep. Team for the, screw everyone else.
Yeah.
This is how it's going to be the rest of the game.
Yep. There is absolutely no reason to ever bring in Mallow or Gino again.
No.
And I will be promptly selling all their shit. Actually, no, I won't, because you really don't need the
if
coins.
If you hit that piano, that's another, I think that's another tadpole thing.
Oh, really?
You hit A on it or something?
Okay.
If you are, at the seat? No? Okay, I was wrong. I swear.
Why do you lie,
I swear
Max?
it did. Okay.
Why do you lie?
Maybe that's later in the game. Maybe you need to get the hell out of Marymore first.
Yeah, don't we have to go
Leave
back
this
to the
awful
Mushroom
place.
Kingdom?
I think so.
There's a thing where, Peach
update.
almost doesn't join you, and then she does.
Yeah. We need to escort her back to the Mushroom Kingdom, and then she gets replaced by someone dressed up as her.
Alright, you two.
Something like that.
You go fuck now. Wouldn't it be great, Mario officiates the wedding? He's just like the Fonzie of this universe. He does whatever people need him to do.
Everything.
Mario,
Yeah, there's
hey
something
man,
up
I
there
know
if
we
you're there.
just met, but would you mind doing the honors and helping us tie the knot?
Okay, now everyone's from Jersey.
He looks at the screen. Ayy. Hey, Mario, I know that we only met that one time, but would you be godfather to my child? Oh, yep, here we go. Look at him go. Look at the determination. Jesus Christ, he just leapt an entire continent. Woohoo! Oh my god.
Mario has a beard now.
Yeah, right.
4 days later.
4 weeks later, Jesus. We literally just jumped halfway across to the world as he knows it. Here we go. Peach?
Just starts foaming from the mouth.
Hey, wait a minute.
It's a full body
Who gave you
convulsions.
permission to address me by my first name? I'm sorry, Your Majesty. No, have him beheaded. Princess Toadstool is just like this horrible dictator. She runs an extremely zealous and strict theocracy, where she is supreme god over all.
What is this about to say? What's the religion?
Yeah, right. You worship your
Peach
queen. Oh, good God. With a little help from
With
Mario.
a little help. Oh, have things have changed.
Right. With a little help from my penis. I know, baby. I know. How on earth can you trust Bowser? Oh, that's right. He just fucking metamorphosizes
He's
out of
hiding
Bowser.
the. Oh, it's like RPG physics or something.
Okay, we could only assume that he was hiding in Mario. Look, guys, I know whenever I'm here, I usually set this castle on fire and kill a lot of you, but, I swear, things has changed. Can't tell him the truth. If this gets out, I'm finished. I love the sprite work in this game. Bowser looks so pathetic.
He looks relatable.
Yeah, he does.
Can't help but feel sorry for him.
I also love his vacant, open mouth stare. That's his default expression.
That's his default, yeah.
Right. Oh, it's so great. Another one of these miming situations. Kaboom! I love Mario's face. Oh my god. I forgot all about that. Oh, this game is so great. I love how it completely refuses to take itself seriously.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, speaking of more serious RPGs, though, did you see that episode Arden is out?
Oh,
Hello?
sorry, you cut out for a second.
Shit.
That it's what? That it's coming out?
Episode
That it is
Arden
out?
is now out. Yeah.
Oh, it is out.
Yeah.
Ooh. I haven't played 15 in a long time, and I still gotta play. I gotta play the Royal Edition, but I think I'll probably give that a download.
Yeah, I haven't done any of the optional bosses, really, for the Royal Edition yet. But, Yeah, episode Arden is definitely something I want to see. I wonder
For
how
sure.
long it is compared to the other DLCs. It seems like it's quite a bit more in depth, like
Yeah,
story-wise.
just looking at the trailer, like the last trailer they
Yeah.
showed, it's yeah,
Like, I can't picture going through all that in 2 hours, but I guess we'll see.
I know it's a completely, like technically Prompto and the other Chocobros were completely new characters to play as, but the gameplay mechanics with him seem pretty different.
Really,
like,
I think they would kind of look
mean,
like just Noctis when he's
I guess
in,
it is Noctis with the warping.
Yeah, with the, what's it called? Argent Energy or whatever. What am I thinking of when he goes into Limit Break? What's
I
that
don't know,
called?
God mode. I just
Yeah,
call
right.
it.
Where he uses all of his swords at once. But that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. Did you see the supplemental little anime thing?
I did. It
came
was
out
super
before it?
fucking depressing. My God.
Yeah, seriously.
That enough was
Almost
already
makes you
like.
feel for him.
Yeah, I was already feeling for him, but though actually, it seems like the DLC itself retreads that same story, but with slightly different details. So I'm
Yeah,
not
with
sure
some
how
more
that actually
detail.
fits in. Yeah, unless they just kind of cut back and forth between times, which is also possible.
I'm kind of and I'm actually kind of hoping for that approach because
Yeah.
I would like to see more of our story, that's been told and kind
Right.
of see what he's doing.
Well, and I also don't understand why, in the trailers, he's fighting young Regis. If Regis knew about Arden, don't you think, they would have been on high alert from him, way before the events of the first game ever started?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
hey,
he
here's a
also-
dude that can use all the same magic I can. Maybe we should really be fucking worried about him.
Yeah, that one, this is a kind of a world-changing thing, but two, didn't he literally come into the throne room in Kingsglaive?
Yeah,
And introduce himself
he
and everything?
introduced himself as just the Chancellor. If he engaged in one-on-one combat with Regis, you think he would remember that?
Yeah, I think that fight would have stuck out because he even took out his royal arms and everything.
Right.
When they recreated that scene from Kingsglaive a little bit, or slash the really old.
Yeah, so that kind of
trailers.
makes me wonder if that's what this is, if it's an alternate universe kind of thing.
And I'm wondering about that too, because they have since episode Ignis, they've been kind of dabbling in the alternate universe stuff.
Yeah, I almost feel like they may have, maybe not full DLC, but maybe they put in an alternate ending, or they retcon the ending a little bit. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I don't know how I'd feel about that, honestly, but
Yeah, me either.
I guess
I
we'll see.
I love the original ending.
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of brave.
it was tragic, but it was what had to be done. And
Yeah.
I thought it was gutsy of them to do it.
Even the whole ending of episode Ignis, or I guess the episode Ignis, was kind of okay, that's a lot of what's his name, Ravis,
Yeah.
that he's back. Ignis isn't blind. Noctis is alive. It's they fixed everything.
Yeah.
And so I felt kind of all right, here's the alternate timeline. Here's a what could have been kind of thing.
Right. Which is
yeah.
fine. I mean, I appreciated seeing it, but I still hold the original ending as the canon.
Yeah, me too. And
It just makes more sense given everything that they go through.
I think before Tabata left the group, and then subsequently a few months later,
what's
they
this
just
shit?
decided to scrap everything.
Yeah.
What was going on? Oh, they put Mallow back in.
Fuck that.
Yeah, nope. Oh, can't you go back in and you find
Oh yeah, her panties. Let's
Peach's
do it.
her toy, the orthopedic underwear? Not
Yeah,
really, but
But yeah, no, I know what you mean. There's some
you
dicey
don't have to
development games that they're playing with this DLC.
yeah, you don't have to make a whole DLC about it.
Yeah, that's right. What's your deal?
I wonder if she would still say that if she was in a party or not. Because yeah, beforehand it was the question marks, right?
Okay, now why is her grandma a goddamn toadstool? Peach is very clearly
This-
human.
Yeah,
I don't understand this.
This is this basically is throwing into question, are they hats or not?
Right.
Because they're saying these days that they're not hats. But the old TV show is a hat they could take off, and then
Right.
if her grandma looks like that, then you would think it's a hat.
Right.
Unless
why
she's
is Peach
a
the only like
halfling or something.
full-sized human? You know, like it's ridiculous.
That's why
Anyway.
she's worshipped.
That's
To think
that's why
who's their daddy.
that's why they bow in reverence to her might. Oh, wait a minute, Mary Moore.
But yeah, I'm really sad about. I mean, episode Arden is definitely, I think, is going to be cool. But and it's I've been waiting for it, and I want to see at least the past regarding Arden. I'm sure is canon.
Mm-hmm. But you know,
but
if they have more of the story to tell, then I really would like to see them follow through with it to the end.
Yeah, and before Tabata left the group, he was asking things like, "What kind of ending would you guys like to see?" Like he was basically looking for input as far as multiple endings, which is, you know, I liked the ending they went with, and I think. I don't think there was a whole lot of backlash to the ending. There was more backlash to the amount of content in the game, I guess.
Right. And its pacing. The pacing was terrible. But. Yeah,
so looking for these multiple endings and what do you guys want to see and all this is, you know, I get it if they were making that whole second wave of DLC, but yeah, and I don't feel like it was necessary.
No.
At the same time, I really hate the fact, you know, even though episode Arden,
dude, where the hell am I supposed to go right now? Boosters Pass, and I find another way out.
No. Shit, where do you go? Now you have Peach.
I really should have paid more attention to that conversation. There's got to be something with Mary Moore. Anyways, go on, yeah.
You just got to stay in the room. Probably not. You just got to get married.
Right.
Okay. Just do that real quick.
Let's go get married.
But I really hate the fact that episodes. I mean, Aranea don't care too much about, but episode Noctis and episode Luna being canceled. That sucks.
Yeah, that would have
really sucks.
Helped.
For both of those, I think I was looking forward to more than episode Arden. Episode Luna, especially, just to play as her. Mm-hmm. But even episode Noctis, I was just wondering what that would be.
Yeah.
You know, what story would they tell with that?
Like
if
what
it
more
was
can
an
we learn
alternate
about
universe or not.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of my thought. Like, I'm wondering what they're going to do. Like, if they're still planning on kind of like retconning the wedding at all, or... Who are you talking to? There's no one officiating. Oh, wait, I guess I am officiating. Hey!
Nice.
I now pronounce you husband and wife in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Oh, God, that's great. Mario is a very devout Catholic. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, here we go. Is he going to play it?
I think he just did.
Oh, okay. I don't know these things, man.
Yeah, neither do I.
We're going in old school here.
We're not going to be solving this.
Discord decided to update.
Yeah, holy shit right now with the whole no sound thing.
That's okay.
It's not okay.
I did whole Metroid episodes like this,
yeah, but like for months now, it's been working well.
Yeah, it's been perfect. They've really teased us with it.
Yep.
It seems
like
there's
fucking took it away.
At least audio issues. It seems like it's a pretty common issue this week, so hopefully we'll figure it out. I'll look into it probably after we're done here.
Yeah, by the way, did you take back, or did you send back the Blue Yeti yet?
Oh, the Yeti? No, not yet. Yeah, I gotta get going on that just in case. Oh, the suite's not even that expensive.
Fucking do it. So I'll get laid.
So seriously.
All right.
Oh, that's right.
Also, for you and the lady, Mario got ribbed condom. You know, those jokes just fall flat anymore after learning more about Trump's penis from Stormy Daniels.
Did she ever tell all about that? That's awesome.
Do you remember that, where she was talking about his dick?
I don't. I'm assuming she said it was.
She compared it to the character.
Interesting.
She compared it to a character from Mario Kart, which we all know to be Toad. So we now know.
Second.
Yeah.
I totally remember this.
Yeah. So we now know that Trump's wang is shaped like a toad head.
It's like a. Oh God.
Oh.
That is a weird looking dick. And,
yeah.
And I know some penises look like that, and they're all weird.
They're all fucking weird. I do judge you. Mario just took a shower with all his friends. We're
I
just not
thought-
going to talk about that.
For some reason, I remember Mario being in a towel, but I guess that's not true.
Room service.
Oh, but you can ring that bell a million times, and you can really, if you keep not tipping him,
Which is exactly
you
what-
proceed to do just that. Just kidding. Oh, you can get a Cara Cola here. That's
You
right.
can.
He wants a tip. I like how they.
Here's a tip. Get a real job, asshole. You have to keep doing it. Just kidding.
I'm waiting for the whole I'm sharpening my knife Koopa moment.
I just want the Coca-Cola. I'm thirsty. Bring me your finest booze.
I have no idea why the choice.
Like,
Just
do you
kidding.
get something for tipping him?
No, he just gets a hard on for you.
Good. I prefer you suffer.
Or if you tip him like, okay, I'm definitely making things up at this point. I feel like if you tip him like 10 times, and then the next morning when you go back downstairs, he's like very thankful, and maybe he gives you something. I don't know.
Mario wakes up with, like, he's in a super good mood. Like, oh, that was a nice.
Yeah, if you go back down to the desk, maybe something happens.
Hey, we heard you stiffed room service quite a few times. But I'm just gonna thank you, because my wife says I'm a coward. Alright, now, where the hell do we actually go to progress?
I don't know. I was really hoping that would just us.
Mario's just a huge asshole.
I love that you can be an asshole and it really doesn't.
No consequences. It really
there's
is
no
like living...
consequence in this game. It's great.
It is like living Trump's life. It is amazing.
Well, you kind of are like a figurehead in this world. You are like the Fonz. You can kind of probably say whatever the fuck you want.
Wouldn't it be hilarious, like, if we're the first people to ever do this and we're, like, on our way to some kind of hitherto unknown bad ending?
To like the bad ending or something.
I feel like Booster's Pass has something. There's, like, an alternate way out of here, isn't there?
Oh, dude, you're right. Wait, go to the left there. Like, if you go back up there, can you? Nope, never mind. I think you might be right though, but
Yeah, because we hit a
Someone-
door or something and it said, like, something opened up in Booster's Pass, right?
the Chancellor also probably said something, but I wasn't fucking.
Yeah, but who listens to that
wait.
a-hole?
Is this new? This is new, isn't it?
Oh, boy.
Oh god.
Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Mario just pukes a lot of blood and goes right back to it.
I need my chiropractor.
Yeah, oh.
I remember that shit.
Well-
If I'm lucky.
That's not gonna happen, Sniff It. You're gonna die. You're gonna die in this mountain pass. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
God, I love Peach's attacks, and
I
she's no
know.
pushover, even right
No,
now. with
she's
the
not.
attacks. Like, probably stronger than Mallow.
That's what you deserve.
Some of these guys jump up. I guess
Oh,
not.
hello.
Cowards.
Tight,
Hello.
tight,
Oh, awesome.
tight.
Great.
Okay. So it wasn't an alternate way out, but we definitely got some treasure. Oh,
I feel like
there's
we're
something.
going to we want to go to Star Hill next or something, but we can't get there. So, okay, not Moleville either. And I feel like you wouldn't want to go.
No.
God.
Well, here we go.
Do you need to visit the hill where you can see Bowser's Keep? Is that going to do anything for you?
Maybe. And
Because once you're this far back, I doubt.
I totally don't remember this one particular part of the game.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. You do that. Go to Vista Hill.
I'm gonna cheat.
And I'm going to help us cheat.
I'm gonna cheat the shit out of this game. Alright. Well, that was something. Bandit's Way, Mushroom Way.
Go to Bandit's Way. I'm sure the answer is there.
Yeah, alright. Alright, let's try talking to the Chancellor.
Or maybe just talking to the Chancellor. He'll repeat the last dumb thing he said.
Yeah. Okay, all we can do is wait here. Don't let us down, okay?
Son of a bitch.
Happy hunting, Mario.
Son of a bitch. What are we hunting?
I missed the last few plot beats. Excellent job, Mario. No, I mean, he's just too embarrassed to say that he doesn't know where he's going. Yes, thank you. Excellent job, me. Safe long. That was oddly specific. You think that Toad's plotting, like, some shit? Like, he's plotting on assassinating Peach? Oh, God, better not be goofing off. Alright, so what does the cheat source have to say?
Well, I just got to marry more and Bunt. You know, in any case, this tool has when I will suggest. Oh, asking Frog.
Oh, Frogfucius. Okay.
Go to Tadpole Pond. I forgot he's a big player in all this.
Forgot that we actually have to visit him more than once. Here we go. We would have figured it out eventually, right?
Probably.
I'm lying. Here we go.
We would have done some obscure shit. Would have
Maybe a
gone.
snack will cheer me up.
Would have gone to Booster's Tower.
Yeah, I know. We would have gone all the way up Booster's Tower, knowing our luck. The Froggy Stick.
Froggies.
I will immediately sell it. Latest news, children. Yeah, okay, you're right. Star
There's
Hill.
Star Hill.
Alright.
So now we can just
That's
magically
literally, like, that seems so
go
arbitrary.
past. Yeah.
That's, like, meant to throw you off.
There was just some path that you didn't want to go down. And
That's now all of a sudden open to you. Yep, that's exactly right. Alright, now we made it.
I always thought just looked like a big secret.
Dude, I completely forgot all about this place. This is kind of trippy, too. Don't you, like, hear other people's dreams or something?
Yep, their wishes. Luigi's wish is here somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Where he, like, is
So
praying
cute.
for his brother. It's, like, the sweetest thing ever, and Mario still doesn't invite him on his adventure. Ah, I see. This is trippy as balls, Gino.
Oh, and you actually just pick up the star piece here.
Yeah,
Just
that's right.
Game.
So we'll just do a little leveling here.
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Whoosh. Duck.
there we go. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about episode Arden, but I'm not sure like what to expect as far as like, is this an alternate version of events? Do they change the ending? What do we
Yeah.
got?
Again, yeah, you bring up a good point with fighting Zero.
Yeah, fighting Regis. That
Like,
seems like it
Takes
would-
away his memory or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe Arden kicks his ass so hard that he just has a stroke.
And he has to have a cane.
Yeah, he just forgets about it.
Oh, man.
Yep. By the way, you were breaking up there just a little bit.
Oh, well, it's here. Yeah, I don't know. Final Fantasy 15 is like, this is gonna be the end of it, really.
Yeah, I mean, and
Very last thing you're doing.
yeah, like I said, it's always been such. That game has just always been such a mixed bag. You just
It
never
is
know what to expect.
It's a mixed bag, and yeah, that's true. New stuff you expect. Have you gone through the?
You're
again?
breaking up hardcore again.
Oh, jeez. Have you repeated the whole game again with the Royal Edition?
I have not. In fact, that's one of the things that I want to do on this channel. Not to give too much away, but I'd love to
That'd be fun.
just do a second story playthrough. Uh-oh.
Kind of see what's different, and honestly, I really do like exploring the world was actually a lot of fun, and the
It was.
dungeons.
Yeah.
The dungeons were like the optional dungeons were some of the best parts of that game
Mm-hmm.
for sure. But yeah, that the game is just a mixed bag, and to the
It
point
is,
where
yeah.
I think it's disappointing for me. One, I mean, we waited 10 years for it, and
Right.
there was a lot of things. There's a lot of issues with it.
Yep.
But I think it's also the game has some really.
Fuck you, Mal.
The game has some really good things going for it. Heck, it has some brilliant things going for it. I think about the soundtrack, comes to mind.
Yeah.
Soundtrack
yeah.
for the game is awesome.
It's not a bad game.
Mm-mm.
I don't always express that very well. I don't hate the game. It's just considering what it could have been and how weirdly disjointed the story still feels even after all they've added to it.
It is very disjointed. But I think if it was a bad game, I would be disappointed for sure.
Yeah.
And I would have been like, why did they tie Final Fantasy to this? And also how it was looking and how it was, what it could have been. That would have been really disappointing to me.
Right.
But I think at the same time, it's almost like it hurts that there's some really great parts of the game, and the game feels like less than the sum of its parts to me.
Yes, for sure.
It's like great soundtrack, the graphics. I mean, I don't even have to tell you.
Graphics are still amazing.
About that. The combat, there are some issues. There's some jankiness, and the blocking thing is but I think the combat overall is solid, and the warp mechanic is. Yeah, the warp mechanic's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
for sure. But you add everything together, and then the story, the story's good. It's not bad, but it is like you said, disjointed.
It would have been different if they didn't spend the 10 years leading up to it advertising all of these amazing things that just never happened. For instance, all the how Luna Freya's town, what was the water place called? Altria or something like that? Altrissa? The
big
place.
One that you can actually walk around? Yeah, Altissa.
Yeah. Altissa. That was supposed to be a full-blown city instead of just a couple of streets.
Yeah.
And they even show that when Final Fantasy 15,
the 2013 trailer.
Yeah, when it first started making its comeback and they started calling it FF15, they showed that huge thing where you're jumping along the skyline fighting Leviathan, and that just straight up isn't in the final game at all.
No.
That was one of the big things they used to show how it was coming along and how the game was gonna play and
and at that point it's
they just left it out entirely.
Yeah. They decided to rework it and the whole Kingsglaive thing, if they kind of rework the story of that and put in, and I think that's what it was supposed to be, is that instead of inventing the character of Nox or whatever his name was supposed to be Noctis and the Chocobros, and they kind of reworked it and made a movie about it when you were supposed to start your, I think they've mentioned this, you were supposed to start your adventure in Insomnia, and
you were
Insomnia was going to be the tutorial.
You're supposed to have a whole Insomnia plot arc, where you were supposed to explore that city and everything.
Oh my god, that would have been great. But I know there's a lot to Insomnia.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would have been freaking awesome.
And again, all of this, there was so much potential there that they just. I mean, I know that they had time restrictions and budgetary constrictions, and they basically had to rebuild the game from the ground up. But even then, they had several years to do that after they re-announced it. So I still don't know. I know what happened. It was what's his name? Nomura just not being able to follow through on any ideas. And then a completely new director having to piece together the random portions that he had his team actually make.
One of the worst things they did was advertise this game as much as they did when it wasn't anywhere close to being done. So he had to piece together. He couldn't make, and he did make a pretty new game that was largely disconnected from the previous stuff, but he couldn't start from scratch. I mean, we had already seen so much and we were expecting something that he had to keep to that vision as much as possible, even though he did make a lot of changes. I think most of them were necessary.
Oh yeah, that Leviathan thing, I kind of get the feeling that after the E3 demo and then he came on as director, he's oh my gosh, you can't play this at all, why is this a thing? And then he just had to scrap it because in like the actual engine and with like the actual gameplay, it just didn't run at all. Like, and so I don't know. Like that's just a theory. Oh, hello, that was fast.
Yeah, and I don't think anything. I think you just get it. I don't even think there's a boss that comes by at the end or anything.
No, it's just like, here you go.
It's like, here it is. You had to give one gimme, I guess.
Yeah. This is our third one?
Does Frog Fuchsia say so? I think this is number.
Oh, is it 4 already?
You got the third one at Moleville. Or was it?
Let's see.
Yeah,
Next
Moleville
we're going to
and
the sunken ship, right? We're going to the
Already?
sunken ship. Yeah, and then
God.
and then Cloud City.
Holy crap.
We're on our way.
Yeah, the sunken ship was. I remember that being kind of fun, but
It
also
is,
a bit
yeah.
annoying.
You're right, that was number 4. Yeah. So then, okay, so sunken
Yeah,
ship,
I guess
Cloud
you're right.
City,
The
volcano.
ship's gonna be.
Yeah. All right. I told you this game was shorter than you were thinking.
But yeah, the Final Fantasy 15's. It's good. Aww.
Fuck
Luigi.
you, Luigi. You'll never be as great as a Mario.
It does kind of feel like the sum of its parts, a lot of which are really solid and good.
Yeah.
The game itself feels like less than that. I think part of that is expectations. You know,
Yeah.
part of it is some things are like, okay, this can't fix the game, this can't carry it necessarily. If there's just weird pacing issues and things that kind of, wait, how does this make sense?
Right.
And there's a lot of things to read that make it make sense, and supplemental things that make it make sense. It's just like,
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I actually was kind of on board with all of like the supplemental material. Like I enjoyed the Comrades anime, and I was okay with the Kingsglaive movie. That wasn't bad either.
Yeah.
It
it was beautiful.
Yeah,
and
it was really
actually
cool.
the action was solid. Best
Yeah.
Final Fantasy movie by far.
Oh yeah, easily. Which is to say, it's still a solid like C+.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know,
Advent Children was not horrible, but you know,
it wasn't
this
great.
this definitely was. Yeah, it was not great.
What I think my biggest problem with Advent Children is the lengths it went to like basically completely undermine the actual story of the FF7 game. It's like no one made any
Yeah.
progress. You know, it's just
Cloud especially. It's like,
oh yeah, they just hit
they
the reset
decided to
button on
just go
Cloud.
back. They did.
Yeah.
They did. They were like, why do people like Cloud? What's going on with him? And they were like, okay, let's give him that whole moody personality again. You know, that he was finally starting to come into his own and realize he's a separate person from Zack.
Yeah, right.
You know, and be like, yeah, fuck all that actually. Like,
Yeah, right. Nope.
let's hit the reset button on him. Exactly. It just and then the lengths they did to bring Sephiroth back and
Yeah, there was some
It's
real
just like-
mental gymnastics that you had to jump through for that to make sense.
yeah. Like,
I'm searching
Well,
for
I'm
the
gonna-
meaning of life.
get Genova cells and all of a sudden I'm Sephiroth again. Like,
Yeah, right.
and they explained it like,
Oh, hello.
anybody can
Oh, this is nice.
yeah, these things. The EXP booster, I forgot about that.
So
and the
let's see
coin
here.
trick.
Allows you to run away from battles. Use it to start a battle over. Don't need either of those. Oh, we need a few more frog coins for the EXP booster. Coin trick. That's nice too.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, damn. That's nice too.
The EXP booster's like the best thing
Yeah.
for the
we're gonna
cost.
we're gonna save up for the EXP booster. I'm thinking
Sounds
because
good.
I'll probably do some off-camera grinding between episodes eventually, just to get us ready for like booster. But yeah, you're right. Like that never made sense to me in Advent Children. Why they just had to completely undo everything that made Cloud an actual engaging main character in the original game.
Yeah.
That was the cool thing about
That was-
Cloud, is like when you finally get to know the real Cloud, he's basically just kind of this big goof. And,
He is.
And he owns it, finally, and that's what
Yeah.
makes him cool. You know?
And that was so different from any other character. Like, you know, you have Cecil who kind of goes through a metamorphosis.
Yeah.
His values never change though.
No.
He just became what he was always meant to be.
Yeah,
what was
he
destined
started
to
a
be.
hero and he ended a hero, basically.
And like Zidane, like these same thing. You know, he goes on this adventure, but he, you know, and it
He
changes. him,
matures,
sure.
yeah.
He
Yeah, he
matures,
matures.
but he's always like the same kind of person. Cloud
Right.
though, it's different. It's there's some mental fuckery going on there.
Yeah.
You know, he has to like
And so to see him go through all that, and then just to have like this 2-hour, like barely movie, come in and say like, yeah, no, none of that actually mattered. He's still being a whiny bitch.
Yeah, that just, it doesn't make sense. It's just to fit what people, and I think a lot of people came away from that game with kind of the appreciating the wrong things.
Right, yeah.
It's just like, oh, Cloud is so cool.
What I think of, yeah, like kind of what I've always hated about FF7 is the FF7 fan base, you know? Like these people who,
true.
yeah, like they're really, I don't know, like they see it more as like kind of these anime tropes that the game really didn't have, you know? But it kind of attracted that otaku culture because it was.
Did these guys steal your money, or did they just watch you like creeps?
Yep.
Okay.
No, he just robbed me, didn't he?
Check your stuff.
No, I think
No,
I'm okay.
your coins are good. Okay.
Yeah.
That always just freaks me out.
Yeah. Why the hell you watched me? I'll pass. Okay.
Yeah, this sounds creepy at first.
I guess I didn't really talk to any of them. But yeah, so like I said, there was like all this stuff that people read into FF7 that really wasn't there, particularly the characters of Cloud and Sephiroth. You know, like, oh, Cloud's got to be this moody badass. No, like that's actually the exact opposite of what he is in the game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, well, I see what you mean with like the fans of FF7, and they kind of never went away, and that's okay.
No.
There's a lot of like
that's kind of why I
appreciation.
worry about the remake, even if it were like being shown to us and like have a release date and everything. I still worry that Square is like obsessed with this idea that the fan community surrounding FF7 is the real canon, you know?
Yeah, it's like what it's kind of become. Which there was like promotional art and Sephiroth like overlooking Midgar.
Oh, where he had his weird wing.
He had the wing, and it's like, why does he have the wing?
He doesn't actually have that.
That doesn't make sense. The only time he has that is the whole Seraph, version of him.
Right.
And they added that shit later with the like Kingdom Hearts style, where he's
Right.
like, oh, I have. It's yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't make
it's bizarre. Like kind of
It
what
is.
what it morphed into. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure what to do in this town either. Damn it. I talked to him. I think I've
And
talked to
then
everyone.
When you exit, there's no more.
No.
You can't. There's not another place to go. Okay.
Okay, so I feel like I've talked to everyone.
Have you? Is
I
there
know
a
you
fake
fight a
village
boss.
elder?
You fight a boss like right up here, but he's not showing up yet. So let's see. You're right. There is a fake
Is there
elder, and he's in here, and they're tickling him. Right? Don't bother looking inside. How do I look
Yeah,
inside?
you can't. There's no barrel to push or anything with these guys, is there? Up there?
So that's the hint. Don't bother to look inside. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay. Well, that doesn't.
What the? What if I? Wait, was that all that I need to activate the boss fight?
That'd be a little weird.
That would be a little weird. But I wouldn't put it past this game. So some of the stuff that you have to do is pretty arbitrary. Okay. So what do I do with
Yeah,
that
that is
information?
true. In RPGs, that sometimes one person, the person who is supposed to clue you into something, even if you know what you have to do next, you have to talk to that person who actually lets Mario know or something.
Right. So now what the hell? I think there's like a house where there's like one normal person, isn't there?
Something like that.
Did I miss it?
There is the person who tells you the truth about entering the whirlpools.
I stayed at the inn. What the shit, Max?
There's not a house you're missing. So
I
you
don't
go up
think so.
here, there's the item shop, and
Talk to him.
item shop, there's like the storage, these guys.
Go into the ocean, jump into the whirlpools. Yeah, I got that. You'll find the village elder in his
house.
house. Yep.
So, have we seen this village elder, fake or not? This
No,
guy?
I don't believe so.
What does he say? Only 3 more to go. Oh, that's creepy. And the elder's house is this one right here?
Maybe? Oh, wait, yeah, here we go.
Ah, here we go.
Whoops. I'm dumb. You must find it for me.
Now I think you're good.
Oh, yeah, I talked to this guy, but
Oh,
not
that's
the
weird.
elder.
You talked to him.
God, I'm dumb.
Really? God, you're racist.
I'm stupid.
Anyone
is
with
what I
a
am.
toad head, it was just like, fuck them.
Yeah, like, no way.
These gray, boring.
Okay,
ass
so I must not
people, I have
fight
no
this
time to
boss
talk to them.
until after I do the
I
second
think it's
ship.
like after the ship, even. Yeah.
Yeah. So we should do a save here. There we go. Alright, ass poo. We're doing this. Okay. Jump into the sea, Mario. Oh, that's right, there's a cavern before the ship, isn't there?
Oh yeah, this guy.
I don't remember this dude at all. Oh, but hello. Okay.
Time to upgrade.
Yep. Don't need to bother with Gino or Mallow. Nautic could dress. That might be good for Peach. Okay, so let's equip that stuff and then sell my old stuff. Oh, shit!
Wow.
The masher. That masher is really
That
good.
masher is crazy.
Okay, Hurley glove for Bowser. That's good. No shell. No glove. Nice. Okay, but I can get a new shirt for Mario. So, oh, nope. Not if I don't sell, I can't.
Briny sea.
The briny sea. Sell that, sell that.
So
sell
you
that.
did. You made good on your threat to sell the froggy stick.
You bet I did.
Fuck your heritage, Mallow.
Right.
I'm not sorry.
Goodie bag. Am I just supposed to sell this?
No.
It says it's packed full of coins.
Yeah, but it turns into something.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you on that one.
And
Mainly because I don't
wonder
really
if
get the
it-
coins.
I wonder if it has to do with the B-tub ring. It's something like that. You gotta use it 10 times in a battle or something. But different battles.
Man, I don't remember any of the side quests in this at all.
They're not too complicated, but you're right. There's a lot of side
Yeah, I
quests.
don't. There's a surprising number of them, and I don't remember them.
There's
all.
like the whole casino side quest. There's the Lazy Shell side quest. There's getting all the items. There's the Monster Town stuff, like all the
Dude,
super
the Monster
bosses.
Town stuff is great. Like the
It's fun.
optional bosses, and then
And then
fighting
there's all
what's
the-
his name, like
Krullex or something.
Krulex or Culex or
Culex
something.
maybe. And then the Dojo Master too is a lot of fun. He's not as, but you get some stuff.
Nice.
And then all the songs at Todovsky's or not
Which
Todovsky.
we, which we
was it
probably won't be
Todovsky?
doing.
No, I don't even remember what you get for that.
Or
Is
how
it
to
maybe it
do it, really.
is it just a way to upgrade the shop? I think so you can like buy Cara Colas whenever you want.
Is that it? Okay.
Something, but again, going to Smithy with like a million Cara Colas is nice.
Yeah, that's true. Though Smithy's not super challenging,
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
He's not, especially if you, because getting to level 30 with everyone, especially with the EXP boost, not that tall a feat.
No. Oh boy.
You can, ooh, here we go.
Tight.
Yeah, you can
Tight.
basically do it in the last place where they like just throw all the bosses at you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's where it's super easy to level up.
Oh yeah.
I guess HP.
I would say HP.
Oh, all right, nice. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the HP
That's
there.
kind of an obvious one.
Yeah, that'll make Peach a little more durable. Dude, that was a huge bonus. That was nice. I mean, she still has terrible HP compared to everyone else, but
Yeah.
that was good. Okay, so now let me see
Alright.
here. Did I miss something in that room
Yeah,
with all
what
the
did
little
you do?
starfish dudes?
Must have.
The question is, what did I miss? Oh,
Oh,
the
here we go.
exit. Oh,
yeah,
damn
that's
it. There were
that
other
one's
ones I
kind
could
of
have done.
obscure.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's see. Boom! Shakalaka laka. Okay. Stop freaking healing yourself.
So stop dancing and giving us the whole freaking
The whole freaking what?
the whole.
The whole
I don't know.
frickin'.
I tried to think of some ballet. Couldn't think of anything other than like the White Swan or something.
Max just had a stroke.
I did.
Oh god.
Joke here.
Insert joke. I don't have to impress you. Huh.
And
Just ran off like a coward. I think we need some heals though for Peach. Yeah, it's a little while before she can take more than like 2 hits.
yeah,
But here we go.
it's nice to have heals on.
It is. Yes, I know. You want to heal yourself. Very good. Tight. Well, still only 21. The monster's FP is gone. At least he can only heal once.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom! Oh, I was going for that once again there. I've been getting lucky drops this episode.
Yeah, you have. What happened there?
Oh, when Mario has
What
a
is it?
status ailment, Bowser just throws like Mini Mario.
Okay.
Or like this action figure that for some reason he just carries around of his, arch nemesis.
Don't ask me where I got it from.
Yeah, everyone's just obsessed with Mario in this game. Oh, good times. It's recovery.
You heard about?
But for the wrong
These,
freaking star. Nice.
You've heard these Switch rumors, or I don't know if they're like
Oh,
kinda
where they're
pretty much
supposed to be
confirmed.
coming out with a new model of the Switch?
2 new models apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that all about?
one, and that's what I'm wondering about the cheaper one. One is supposed to be like, oh, the more powerful Switch.
Oh, god
What
damn
I'm-
it.
What I'm assuming is it's not going to be like a, if they're coming out with 2 new ones, I don't think it's going to be 3 SKUs. I'm
Yeah.
assuming this quote unquote more powerful one is just a replacement.
Mhm.
And by more powerful, I don't see it as being like the new 3DS, where there's even going to be like 1 or 2 games that only work on it, and it's
Yeah.
going to be bad. Like, sure, it might be, the processing might be a little bit better, but
I kind of
I don't
really
see it.
hope not, because I'm not doing the PS4 Pro thing again. That was a one-time only deal for me.
yeah, exactly.
I was ready to do 4K gaming, and I really wanted to see Final Fantasy 15 in 4K, and so I went for it. But I would
Yeah.
not do it again, like a mid-generation upgrade.
Yeah. And I can't see it being more expensive. And I see them discounting the original Switch when, maybe not by much, because Nintendo doesn't tend to do that.
Right.
But if it was like a more powerful Switch, like a lot more powerful, and they still kept like the old Switch around, like what can they actually do with that?
Yeah.
Like maybe do 1080p in handheld mode, but that doesn't
why?
really make a difference. Exactly. That
Just
screen is so
crucify
small.
the battery. Yeah, right. And yeah,
They're
on
not
a
gonna-
screen that size, you literally can't make out the difference.
And I don't think they're going to make a bigger screen, because if the hardware is bigger, like Nintendo Labo isn't going to work for it anymore.
Right.
And they would have to make it so that it still fits into the legacy dock. I don't see them coming out with a new dock and it like not playing nice with the old
My
Switches.
thought is the possibility of them making it so that there's a way to get it to display on the screen without the dock.
Maybe. Oh yeah, you and I have talked about that before. Whether it be like just getting close to some
Like a
kind
receiver,
of attachment,
yeah,
or
right.
yeah,
Like a little HDMI like nubbin or something, and then the Switch like interacts with it. It could almost in that way be kind of like a 3DS or a DS kind of model where the TV screen is your main screen and the the little part is the
it's
tablet, on
like second
the Wii
screen
U.
or something.
Yeah.
But what
So
would they
basically
do
like
for-
a much more portable Wii U.
Which, if that's the case, they couldn't do any game that relied on that unless it would be, okay, you need this Switch to,
Right,
to be
like
able to
like
do
you were
that.
saying, like kind of like what they did with the 3DS.
I mean, the worst they do is like Wii U emulation or something would require that, which would still be kind of bullshit, honestly.
Yeah.
You'd be locking a lot of people out of that. But I'm very interested about this whole cheaper SKU, which they say is kind of supposed to be like sort of the successor to the 3DS. And I'm wondering
The
if
what?
that's the case. It's the successor to the 3DS, basically.
Huh.
Is kind of, now this is coming from the Wall Street Journal, where they say they have like a source from the inside, but I kind of doubt Nintendo is going to bill it as
I was
that,
gonna
because
say,
that's
because when
going
I
to be
think
confusing.
of gaming information, I think Wall Street Journal, but
Yeah, exactly.
you never know. I mean,
I don't see them mentioning like this being like a successor to any kind of portable system, which we all know the Switch is, in fact, the successor.
yeah, Nintendo certainly seems to see it that way for sure.
Yeah, but I don't know if this would be like a Switch that can't dock, which would go against the namesake, and it would be a little weird, but if these things have to be like the same size in order to play nice with like Labo and everything else,
Right.
like what are they gonna do? I could see them doing like I don't know if they call it a Switch or say something like Switch Lite or something, but still has the word Switch in there.
Right.
But to be like a portable only, Switch system that doesn't dock, that wouldn't shock me.
Why the hell do I keep surfacing? Not sure what's going on here. What if I... Aha, here we go. There we go.
Yeah,
We made it.
there you are. This play just kind of fun. Looks boring.
Yeah, right.
They had some fun with this translation, I think.
Yeah, oh, you bet they did. But hey, Max, I'm thinking next time on Play the Hits, we're going to have to explore this sunken ship and find that giant squid.
Oh, yeah. All right, man.
But hey,
We'll
maybe
see
by
you.
then we'll have more to talk about with this Nintendo Switch shenanigans.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for free, but
We may also both
You-
have to play episode Arden in between and discuss that. So there'll
That's
be
true.
plenty to talk about next time.
yeah, I think I'll probably be getting that tomorrow.
Yeah, ditto. Well, hey,
if
buddy.
Addie's not playing Tetris Effect all
Yeah,
the
I
time.
saw she was streaming that earlier. I was
That-
going to watch her, but I had a meeting.
That's like her new obsession, and she is a lot better at that than I am. So
Oh, shit.
I just, it's nice. It's a nice change of pace to watch her play something she's good at while I sit there and can just enjoy and vibe off of it for a while.
Right? Just smoke your weed and get really into Tetris.
Dude, for sure.
Oh, man. All right, buddy. Well, we'll see you next time.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Later.